Hey, look at that. Once you click the button, there's no going back. Welcome to Calling All Marks. I'm Justin Draven alongside Highway, and we're going to get right into it. First and foremost, thank you for 80 subscribers. Seriously, I know it sounds crazy to be thanking 80 people, but I am very humble and I sincerely thank you because I never thought 80 people would even want to listen to me. So that's a win for me. I really do appreciate it. 80 people. Let's try to get to 100 while we're at it. Why not? And if you haven't already, please like, comment, subscribe. Let me know in the comments what you think. I mean, I think we're doing all right. 80 people like us, each other. Everybody. Like they can't stop fighting with each other. It's ridiculous. They're all beefing backstage. They're all beefing on camera. It's nuts. These people have no shame. Or it's a work. I would like to think it's a work. Everyone's saying, I'm crazy or I'm stupid because I said it's a work. I want to think it's a work because I actually have faith in AEW and I would like to see them succeed. So if it's not a work, then AEW's in a lot of trouble considering everything that's going on. So you better hope it's a work too because there's a whole bunch of people out there who hate just for the sake of hating AEW. Tribalism, right? There's tribalism in this sport, in this genre. And it's kind of ridiculous. So if you're one of those people to hate just to hate, you're gonna regret it 5, 6, 7 years down the line, like my generation did when Vince McMahon bought AEW and WCW. He bought the competition. Wrestling becomes stagnant. That's when I stopped watching. After that bullshit invasion angle, I stopped. It was garbage. It was garbage. I had no interest in it. And then, I mean, I've said this before in plenty of my older videos. If you haven't heard them, I'll give you the abridged version. CM Punk brought me back. Once upon a time, I had liked wrestling, or maybe I looked up something to do with wrestling, like some old school wrestling. And the CM Punk's pipe bomb just so happened to pop up on my algorithm, and I was hooked. I was like, "Wow, dude, this guy is saying he's saying some serious stuff." So then I started watching again, and then he left. So I had to cherry pick, just obviously like normal people do. I cherry picked who I liked and who I wanted to watch, and I stuck with it a little bit. And come to present day, when he's back in AEW and AEW in general, the fact that AEW came around brought me back again. They were a little bit more serious. They had cooler angles. They had exciting stuff. They were different from WWE, and that's why they were great. When they first came out and they said that they weren't gonna make the same mistakes as WCW, we we kinda believed them, but they're literally making every single mistake WCW made, and they're heading down fast, because I don't know if this is worth anything, but the last time I was in my local Walmart, almost the entire AEW section was empty. The ones that they had left, the wrestler figures that they had left were the belts, a couple of the rings, a bunch of Nyla Jax, Britt Baker. There was one more that I didn't even care. Maybe Jake Hager. No offense to Jake, because I like Jake Hager personally, but I have a limit to my collection. I have some AEW wrestlers that I didn't set up yet. Botchamania. I mean, they don't give news, but you get the point. They have plenty of people out there that give wrestling tips, hints. What am I? It's a video game. Like inside scoops, you get like the Sean Ross Sapps, the Dave Meltzers, the Brian Alvarez's. All I don't really like what they do. I don't hate them personally. I just don't really respect what they do. I don't see it as real journalism. I see it as kind of pathetic. In my opinion, they don't really know anybody who's worth a damn, who has any real information. When they do, it's people who are lower on the totem pole, or when they're basically spot on, dead on with all the information. It's usually with AEW, and it's because there's only about a handful of people who's leaking that information. Impact Wrestling on Pluto. I'm pretty sure the same company owns Pluto that owns Impact Anthem, or their subsidiary or their sister company, parent company, whatever. Same company owns Pluto that owns Anthem. You want to draw buzz for your streaming service? You want to draw buzz for your wrestling organization that no one's watching on Access or Fight TV, whatever the hell it is? Why don't you put it on your free streaming service? I'll guarantee you ratings would go up for Impact because people would be curious to see. And you would get plenty of people who haven't already checked out Pluto to check out Pluto. It's a win-win. What the fuck? What just happened here? Pepper cream. No, 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 no. I live with this shit, man. I love this stuff. I would promote it. I would even think about getting a Dr. Pepper tattoo. I love the cream. The cream flavor is better. They have if you ever been to Wendy's, they have different flavors there. They have strawberry, they have like cherry, watermelon. That shit is crazy. I've never seen that before. It's only in fountain drinks and it's only at Wendy's that I've seen so far. I would check that out if you have it. But it's amazing. It's life changing. Strawberry Dr. Pepper? Oh my god, are you crazy? You don't know what you're missing. You have no clue what you're missing. Those are original run. Pretty good. Look those ones up. Those are I like those. Those are good books. John C. McKinley, pretty good actor, got his autograph. And I told him when he sent it, I said, "Hey, thank you for the autograph. It's getting framed and going in my studio." Well, now you can't call me a liar, Mr. McKinley. It's my Green Ranger, little shrine to the Green Ranger. Once again, Lord Draken. Oh, I wish you could see the picture that's above it. It's like a limited edition hologram, yeah, not hieroglyphic, obviously, holographic, holographic photo. You move it to the side, it transforms from the White Ranger to the Green Ranger. It's pretty dope, pretty dope. But limited edition. I got like number 8, I think. 8 out of like 20. At least that's what he told me when he signed it. It better be, 'cause I'll be pretty mad if I go to like California or something and I see him still hawking that shit. Oh boy, would I be mad. I would expose the shit out of you too, even though he'd beat the hell out of me. Because the dude's like has ever gotten $1 million man belt. That's what I would do if I was a rapper. Why not? But that's the only belt I think I would ever buy. And that would just be in like a display case. Anything other than that, eh, go for you. It's cool. It is cool. I'm not gonna say it's not cool, but I have this weird thing where it's like I didn't win it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a wrestler, so I didn't go. If any of my friends out there have wrestling belts, I apologize. I'm not trying to insult you guys, but I that's not for me. I would have one, maybe, and it would be the $1,000,000 Man belt. Now it'd probably be the AEW belt because it really like, I can't even hate. They have a really pretty belt. New Japan just looks like the old Divas belt, I think, right, with the new design because AEW ripped off the New Japan design, so New Japan was just like, "Oh, well, we're gonna make it look like Divas title." So I wouldn't get that belt. It would be the $1,000,000 Man belt. Maybe the Winged Eagle because that was all when I was a kid, that was all the champions up until what, Austin. So maybe the now I have a set. That's pretty awesome. And then I went from being a faceless first I went from being faceless because I didn't have a camera, so I would just make videos with my voice. And I know I was putting you guys to sleep because I couldn't be loud because everybody in my house was sleeping in the house I was living in at the time. Everything echoed. But now I have a studio. I have my own studio. This is my own setup, so it looks how I want it to look, and I can talk loud. So that's great. So I can actually give more of myself a personality and maybe not put you to sleep with my voice. I gotta figure out camera angles a little bit better because I wanna look at the camera, so I'm looking you directly in your eyes, but I gotta it's habit to look directly in front of me. I don't know why, so I'm just looking directly in front of me. I'm sorry if it doesn't look like I'm looking at you guys or if it looks like I'm reading something. I'm not reading anything. I'm trying to look up at you, but I don't know. I'm a little nervous because I've never actually done this and look somewhat professional-ish. Normally, it's just me sitting at, you know, my bathroom. But I'm still gonna do these little 60-second videos because I basically saturated the market with that. Every couple of days, every couple of minutes, I was 60-second videos, the shorts. I'm gonna keep doing them. I'm gonna call them the quick roll up pin. And I because I've if you go back and listen to all my videos, I always said I wanted to do different stuff. So this is me doing different stuff. I'm trying to expand, trying to do better stuff, trying to make better content. And I think this is a good start, a good first video, like a pretty good showing. Like I said, the set isn't done being built yet. Still got to get a better chair, got to get a couple things here and there, but we'll get there. It'll look dope. It'll look real dope. Notice I got the green and purple. I got the green lights, purple lights. Why? Oh, well, that's a few of my favorite things. Joker, Incredible Hulk, Money, Purple Haze. What else is green and purple? The Mighty Ducks. I couldn't use them in my streams. I had to make just audio videos, even though that sounds like an oxymoron. I had to make audio posts instead of videos. Whatever. I'm trying, people. But like I said, that's just a few of the things that's been going on with wrestling. I haven't really been paying attention to wrestling because, like I said, I moved, so now I have a new spot. I'm still kind of getting settled in, unpacking some boxes, still setting up some rooms. But because I had the opportunity to set this little thing up, make it look presentable, and I was like, let's do this. I'm gonna really try this. So I'm gonna try to do this every single night. Hop on live. You got a Bob Marley ashtray from Jamaica. You got Lord Draken. You got Hulkbuster Funko Pop. You got Terminator 1 Terminator T800. Not the T80, not the 801. I like the T800. Terminator 1 is a better Terminator. Terminator 2, when he's the hero, he's obviously awesome, but he's not the better Terminator. I like the first one where he's chasing them. It's intense. Go back and watch the first Terminator. pretty intense. If you put yourself in that movie, that's the best way to enjoy movies, by the way. Even the shit movies. You put yourself in that situation and you think of how you would react. Even with the worst movie, that's how you can enjoy any movie. I apologize. I was just very, very excited. Well, I guess that might be a good time to cut it. I probably should have cut it before I left because I already lost track of what I was going to say. But I do appreciate you if you just stopped in and joined us. If you haven't already, like, comment, subscribe, share this with a friend. And I would like to say thank you for joining us on our